Well, we're on our way. The bike's all loaded, it's just warming up, and I'm just about to leave my mum and dad's and head down to Portsmouth for the evening ferry. It's a beautiful day, it should be a great ride, and I'm really looking forward to it. So, part one of this big adventure. Okay, so we are now just about to leave. Mum and Dad, I'll see you later on. I'll message you when I get there, okay, and everything. That's a bit heavier than what I'm used to. Okay. See you soon, okay? Alright, and I'll message you when I get there and things like that, okay? Alright, take care. Oh, and we're on our way. I'm going to certainly miss Mum and Dad, that's for sure. I've had a great time the last couple of weeks. So we are now heading down to Portsmouth, about 4-hour journey, to catch the 11:30 ferry to Santander. It's an absolutely beautiful day. Hardly any wind, very sunny, no cloud. Just hope the traffic won't be too bad on the way down there. I have to head south obviously and head down around London as well. I'll do a couple of hours and then I will stop for coffee. Like I said, I've got all day to get there as the ferry does not go until 11:30 tonight. But I didn't want to ride in the dark, and I hate being late for anything, so early it is. I have got quite a bit of luggage with me. All 3 boxes are full, and I have 1 bag with mostly, to be quite honest, motorbike spares in the back, which is not too bad actually, not as bad as the first time when I took Bumble down to Morocco. Oh my god, my biggest mistake there was having too much luggage, but I've definitely learned for that. You know, and sort of cut that down as much as I possibly can. And we'll soon be coming into Peterborough, and this will be where I'll fuel up. I don't know what the prices of fuel's like at the moment, but it was pretty high, but you never know. Okay, fuel time. Let's see what sort of cost they are. Oh, 140, that's... I'm not saying that's cheap, but I'm just saying it's not stupidly expensive either. Well, not being a snob or anything, but I'm kind of not used to filling up my own fuel. In Morocco, all the fuel pumps and that are tended, and you don't have to do anything. They do it all for you. So, but that made a novel change. Anyway, price for that, if you can see that, £18.58p. I think I was just on just over half a tank, so yeah. Ooh, that's it. Yeah, it wasn't too bad in the meantime. We should have enough fuel now to get to Portsmouth. Oh, I can't get over what a beautiful day it is. I'm not going to do too much filming on the way there for the simple reason is it's going to be a lot of it is going to be motorway soon. So, well, that's Peterborough done with, and I'm now on the A1M southbound. So I'll be on here for quite a while now as I head towards London. Well, time for another cup of coffee. We're about 40 miles from Portsmouth, so we're not too far away, but I'm in need, so it's cup of coffee time. We'll have a look and see about fueling up as well. Well, I'm about 40 miles from the Brittany Ferries in Portsmouth. I'm fueled up again, and I've also had a cup of coffee, so we are now on our way again. Okay, off we go. Traffic has been really good. We've had a few heavy spots of traffic, but I'm hoping this last little bit will be quite good. And back into the sunshine again. I'm 10 miles now from Portsmouth, so not far to go now. The sun's just starting to set a little bit, but I've still got plenty of daylight, so that'll be good for when I get there. And while I'm talking, gives you a good example of the blind spot radar working with the two yellow indicators. So when cars are overtaking me on the right, it flashes to let me know that there's a car there, and exactly the same thing happens on the left at the same time as well. So it's really good. So if you get a car in the blind spot and you can't see it, the indicator there lets you know that there's one there. So I'm really happy with that. It's just a bit of an extra safety feature which I really like. So Carol, well done for putting that on. The tide seems to be out at the moment, and there's the spinnaker on the historic docks. Round we go into the Brittany Ferry place. Hello, are you right? Yeah, I'm a tad early. 11:30 to Santander. Which one? Number 8. Okay, am I allowed to leave my bag there, am I? Oh, okay, I'll just give it. Right, number 8. Hello, how are you? Hang on, let me turn everything off and I can hear you. Right, what do you need to see from me? Okay, right. Trouble with being on a bike, you've got to get everything off and take everything, do bloody hell everything. Right, what else would you like?
That's okay, this is enough.
Okay. I know I'm well early. Oh God, I'd rather be like 5 hours early than 1 minute late. Lovely. Oh, sorry, do you want me to take my helmet off? Yeah, of course. I should have thought that. Oh, there you go.
the outside of your windscreen.
Yep.
Put some stickers here. Don't mind the
On the outside, yep.
side,
Okay. Thank you. What do you just go down the bottom now and wait?
yeah, there should be a colleague. My colleague over there, maybe.
Yeah.
Someone's going to jump out and tell you what they need.
Okay, you're a star. Thank you very much indeed. Thank you. I recognise that number plate. Alright, thank you. You? Oh.
Where are you headed?
Santander.
Oh, yeah.
Yourself? Well, made it to Portsmouth without too much of a problem. The ride here was absolutely amazing. The weather has been absolutely perfect. I can't complain whatsoever. The guy behind me is Adam. I ran into him earlier on at a fuel station. He pulled out ahead of me and gave me a wave as he went by. Little did I know, he's on the same ferry as me tonight, and he's on his way to Italy. So yeah, should be a good passage over. At least I'll have someone to talk to, fingers crossed. And he's on an Africa Twin. You can see that just there. Lovely bike. So yeah, the bike ran absolutely fine. There was no problems whatsoever. Like I said earlier on, I loved the blind spot radar on it. I must admit, I really do like the fact that that's on there. No problems at all. A little bit howly in the wind, but I think that might be the way that I've packed it. You know, so there's a bit of a howl from the wind sometimes, but other than that, it was fine. I had no problems whatsoever. And Jesus, it's got some acceleration as well. So this is the longest trip that I've been on it. Even the trip back from picking it up from Carroll, it wasn't as long as this, but the seat cover and everything is really super comfortable as well. And yeah, I can't fault the bike whatsoever. So it's just a case of waiting now, and it's about 5:30, 5:45, and the ferry goes at 11:30 tonight, so we're going to be waiting for a little while. So we'll go off for a cup of coffee very shortly. Anyway, speak to you later. They're starting to ferry us through security now, so hopefully in a few minutes we will be going through, and then once we're through, we'll be a waiting game again until we're allowed on the boat. So fingers crossed it won't be long. Through the first lot of checks and security, and that was pretty quick. Just a case of a quick look through the bikes, which was nice, and just asking a few questions about who packed the bike and what we were carrying and things like that. So it was a 5-minute thing. We're now at the entrance to the ferry itself. They're just letting off the other passengers that have come in, and then we'll be going on, and hopefully they'll let us bikes in first, but fingers crossed for that anyway.